All right. Where's my chatters at? Gotta bring in the chatters. Let's see who's all in here. Burner account, T-Towns. Stop putting numbers up. Donnie Dixon. Mother's in here, of course. Who else? Window Tint Solutions. All right. Is everything coming in? Okay. Where we at? Yay, nay, good. Everything good? Sharon's in the house. Hello, Billy Murray. Billy Murray's in the house. Mama Evans is in the house. All right, can you guys hear me? Are we good? Tint Wiz is in the house. Can someone give me a thumbs up? Anybody out there? Someone. I want to make sure this is good. Oh, sounding good. All right, Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you. All right, cool. All right, well then, if everything's good, we're good. All right, cool. Yeah, all right, turn off the chats. And we gotta start the show off. Right, so here we go. Right now, here we go. All right, welcome. It is Tint'er Tuesday live right here on YouTube and over on Facebook. Okay, so I didn't forget about you guys at all. Tonight's guest, oh my gosh, I love this guy. He is literally the brother from another mother, and when I say brother. But hey, we'll get into that. It's actually kind of funny. No other than Lawrence Williams. If you guys don't know who Lawrence Williams is, Industry Complaint Department. if you don't know what that is, get on Tintertainment and you will see it. It's actually quite awesome. Anyways, he's my guest. He is top 10 finalist of the Window Film Conference Tint'er, which was down in San Antonio. And I said, Lawrence, I need you on the show. And he's like, you got it. Cool. All right, so he's going to be on here. Let's see. Recap. Last week, Billy Murray. Love that guy. And I believe, yeah, Billy Murray and who else? Dave Dillinger. I don't know who else is over there, but they're all down at an event in Georgia, and they're absolutely killing it. So, perfect. All right. There's that. Don't forget, we're going to do some giveaways tonight. And I'm going to bring chat up real quick. Let's see, how's everybody doing? Let's bring chat. Chat. Does anybody know who Lawrence is? He's down in this corner right here. Who? Throw a hand up. Throw an emoji or something. Be like, we all know Lawrence. Lawrence is an awesome guy. So I threw the chat back up. Everybody's being quiet tonight. Why? Why is everybody being quiet? It's Tuesday. Come on. Chat it up. Shady's in the house. I see Shady. David's in the house. Let's see. Oh yeah, new limited edition shirt. Absolutely. It's a cool shirt. It's a cool shirt. See, people know who Lawrence is. See, Lawrence, I know you're down there in the corner, and I know you can hear me. See, look, people know who you are. I've heard about him a time or two. Burner account. Tintertainment. Do not put fucking numbers up. It is not that time yet. Okay? Donnie Dixon. Got it. We all know. Lawrence. Oh yeah, Tintertainment's gonna blow up the chat with oh my god. Oh my goodness. All right. Bye. Anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna bring Lawrence in, and man, he's gonna talk about the conference and anything else that's going on in the industry. And I know this is going to be good. And I know there's a little backstory between the two of us. And it's actually quite funny, but Lawrence and I, we love each other. We really do. And yeah. So let's see here. I got to move stuff around. It doesn't look like I'm doing anything, but I am. My this hand over here is on the mouse, and I'm moving stuff. So hold on, bear with me. I'm moving things. Lawrence, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, buddy. He's like, all right. Without further ado, Lawrence Williams Jr. Industry Complete Department, top 10 in the world. Here we go. Lawrence. Where you at? Oh, did his shit freeze up? Dude's got jokes.
What's going? Hey, Jason, what's going on?
Yo, not much, man.
We both are supposed to be back from the waist down, right?
Hey, man.
Got you.
Hey, leave some of the women for us. Leave some of the women for us.
I'm writing this down.
Oh my god.
What's going on, brother?
Not much, dude. First off, Lawrence, welcome to the show, and I'm super happy to have you on. And I know we talked about this down at the conference, and I was like, Lawrence, I want you on the show, and you're like, yeah, just tell me when. So just thanks for taking time out. I know we're on a 2-hour time difference, and I appreciate it, dude. I can't thank you enough.
Oh shit, I'm just getting things started around this time anyway, so it's not a problem, brother.
Hey, first off, hey, let's talk about the Window Film Conference and Tint'er. You are in the top 10, and Okay, I'm gonna have to brag about myself just a little bit because that picture I got of you, which is on your Facebook profile, is probably the best picture I've ever taken. And you were just at that perfect spot, and I was like, oh my god, this is too easy. So, but yeah, let's talk about the conference. Like, how'd it go? Were you nervous? Are you okay with the outcome? Like, I mean, just kind of talk us all through of how the event went.
Of course. First off, thank you for that fire ass photo because I absolutely think that is probably 100%, 1000% the best photo that's ever been taken of me. So I want to thank you for that. And yeah, I mean, this year was my 5th competition. I've actually been to 7 different window film conferences. And actually started out. I went in Baltimore just looking around because I'm right up the street from it, and that was the first time I ever heard about it. So I went and checked it out, and man, it was career changing, honestly. Just talking to some people out there, and granted, I went out there with somebody else. I really didn't know a whole lot of people. In fact, I didn't know anybody there, but the people I came there with. I just mingled and talked to a couple different people and just got a chance to watch everything. And it was career changing at that time because I was like, damn, I want to get my skill level up to the point to where I want to be able to do this. And then the following year, I went to the next one, which I think was in San Antonio, and I was watching that one. Didn't get the chance to stay as long as I wanted to at that one, but it was kind of like an in and out type deal. And I was like, damn, okay. Well, next one I'm going to compete in it. And the next one was in West Palm Beach, and that was my first one. That's where I met Kyle Weston, Colin, Easley. I met Jody Knight for the first time. I met Billy Ayton for the first time. I met Mitch Goldman for the first time. I met a lot of people in this industry for the first time, and that's where it started. As far as I've been chasing it since then for 5 years, and this year it felt different. This year, really, because the first one I was nervous. The second one I was somewhat kind of nervous. Like it kicked in like towards the middle and the end of it or whatever. But I always try not to let my nerves get the best of me. So I figured I've gotten that under control now. And honestly, I thought once you do that, then you're good to go. And that's not true. You got to have that also under control. But the difference in going into the IWCT, the WFCT pin-off is you have to learn how to compete. You have to train how to compete. Of course, we throwing up videos. We're in our shop. We're in our comfort zone. Throwing cars in 25, 30 minutes. Full 4-door cars. Quarters, no quarters, whatever. And that's a pat on the back for us all. But at the same time, when you're on that stage and you got 25 minutes to do 2 roll-up windows, and it's a whole different atmosphere. You got a bunch of window tinters looking at a bunch of window tinters, and you can hear behind you, people saying, "What the fuck is he doing? Why is he doing it that way? Or why won't he do it that like this, whatever?" So it's a completely different stage right there. So you have to learn how to compete. When you get to those levels, it's not just about being good. It's not just about being fast. It's not just. You have to learn how to compete. Period. In that. And once I figured it out, and I kind of figured it out towards like the end, because me and Nipsey had this conversation, and I told him, I was like, "Yo, I've been this close," and he knows I've been literally this close 3 different times. I'm talking when I say this close, people throwing numbers out there. So if anybody want to prove me wrong tonight, all right, you can go back to 2015 window tint competition. in West Palm Beach, Florida, and I can guarantee you, when the scores drop, I'll finish 13th. I've met probably 5 different window tinters. Well, since that event, and everybody that I met was in West Palm Beach, and they was like, "Yo, I finished 13th that year. Yo, I finished 13th." I'm looking at them like, "You're full of shit." I finished 13th that year, and I got the numbers to prove it. Now, if anybody want to challenge it, hit me up. We can do the scores. You know what I mean? We can do it that way. You know, so I came close twice. The second year after that, because the first year I finished 13th, they took 12. The second year after that, I finished 12th, and they only took 10. I was
and then this year, you hit the top 10.
Yeah, because I eliminated every possible aspect of anybody knocking me out of this competition except myself. Period.
I thought you did a fantastic job. I know they had problems with one car that I remember, and I believe Shadow had to redo his heat because I guess the window was stuck. And things happen, but but whenever I was watching you were super smooth the whole time, like no issues. You were just kind of doing it. I'm proud of you. You got more guts than me. I mean, I did a TIG competition for Tint'er battles, but it was totally different because the atmosphere is different, and I don't think there was really like rules. You know what I mean? Like everybody was just being loud, so it's a little different. But when it's quiet and for a fact that there's hundreds of people behind you with their eyes watching, and like you were saying, going, "Why is he doing that? Why didn't he do this? Or he should have went this way instead of that way, and this and that." And it's like, we all have our own techniques, but everybody questions everything we do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's it. We're Tinters. That's what we do. Yeah.
And I mean, it doesn't help the fact that you're sitting there, and it's like I tell people, everybody's like, "Oh, I can come there and win that shit. I can knock everything out of the park." And I've heard it. I've seen people say it on the interweb, and I've seen them show up to these competitions and not finish. It's none of that. I'm just saying, your skills are your skills, but when it comes to competing on a stage like that, man, listen,
it's a whole new level.
It's a whole different level. I've seen, people that have tinted windows for 15, 20 years get done with their heat and go outside and
the nerves get to you like super quick.
And it's immediate. It's kind of like having the BGs. At first you're like, ooh, it kind of feel like a fart, but then it's really a shit. And you get on stage and you just like, oh shit.
you start getting the bubble gut really quick, and you're like,
it's the BGs, man. They got a little song somebody came out with a long time ago. They was like, right, it's heavy in your stomach, feeling heavy, diarrhea.
Oh god.
You get that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I did while you were talking and I was messing on my phone. I did bring up that picture, and I kind of wanted to show this because this is just a dope ass picture. I mean,
dope ass.
You talk about catching someone in their environment, and I mean doing what they do best, and that's a great picture.
That is.
I mean, I'm sorry. I got to give myself a little shout out for this because that thing came out absolutely perfect. It did. Yeah. You got Tint'wiz logo in there. You got your last name on the back of the shirt. You got the water bottle. You're over the car. You're putting a piece of film on. You're fully. Yes, absolutely. And I mean, it just literally captures everything in one shot, and I'm so glad I was able to get that. And I was trying to get so many pictures of some of the other competitors, but I'll be honest, man, they were moving so quick that I was just like, God, stop moving for 5 seconds, like just stop. But I'd get in trouble for it.
I mean, honestly, it's like that's kind of like you kind of gotta be fast, but you really don't. If you got a process that you go through, a step that you take when you're doing your job, then as far as the time, you know what I mean, it kind of equals out. It kind of matches up. If you're doing a bunch of unnecessary movement and doing a bunch of, back and forth, you're killing time,
Yeah.
So, granted, it's not about speed, but honestly, it comes down to speed and how, like, not necessarily speed, but how, like,
It's timing everything just perfect. It really is.
right.
It's timing. It's all timing. Like one little slip up and you lost like 5 minutes. So you gotta really make sure your time is perfect, and it's not necessarily being like fast. It's just being straight, like no hiccups, and just go with it.
Well,
So
honestly, even with the hiccup part, right? So tip, all right. And I was telling people this, a bunch of new guys just coming in, even some second year guys. Finish, right? Give them something to look at, something to judge, right? Because if you
absolutely.
you took yourself out of the competition. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you gotta finish. You gotta follow through.
You have to finish.
If you don't, they're just gonna go X because you got nothing.
On to the next one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
It's yeah, like Shady said, you gotta be efficient, and and you can't doubt your process while you're doing this. You have to be confident in your process, your way. But at the end, you're looking for a finished result. You have to do something to judge. And a lot of people this year didn't finish. The times were literally, like, I'm talking, they were close. But all the judges that were there judging the competitions actually went out and did the actual competition themselves, and they had plenty of time to do it. They had time to do it. I don't know about plenty. Some finished within seconds, some finished within a few minutes of each other. But if they can do it, then we should be able to do it. I don't complain about the rules and the changing of the last, none of that. You'll never hear that from me, honestly, because if I'm in my shop, I got a customer that say, how can I want to do 35% on the whole car and I want to do 50 on the windshield. All right, cool, boom. You're gonna wait on it? All right, yep. All right, we got a waiting room, whatever. I'm halfway through your car. I've cut out everything because I've used plotters. I hand cut and I use plotters. And you're done with half of the car. And next thing you know, they're coming back and hey, they want to change everything to 20%. You just lost film. You just lost time. You're starting over. You see what I'm saying? So, and what we do, we get it done. So to say, complain about, oh, this wasn't enough time. Well, I beg to differ because, there were a bunch of people that finished. There were, oh, they did this or died. You know how many times I've had a car in my bay that actually the battery died? We all know if you've been longer than 10, 15 years, if you got a Honda period in your car, you better have a battery charger or some type of trickle charger close by plugged up to it because it might die in your bay. So you learn that type of stuff, as you progress through your career. And, as far as like, the reasons why I didn't make it every other year, it was me,
Small mistakes.
Yeah, I know
They're small.
That. I actually took pictures of the window that I did this year because they left the marks on there, just see. And I'm looking at it and whatever. I took pictures of it. And I was like, cool, whatever. Coincidentally, you find out judges just mark windows just for the hell of it. There may not even be anything wrong with it.
Ooh.
And because everybody comes out and they're like, how you think you did? Oh, I did good. And then once you go to pull your window, you come back, it's like, how many marks you had on your window? Oh, shit, dude, I had like 12 of them bitches on one window. I'm done. I'm not going to make it. And then next thing you know, when the scores drop, that dude made the finals. So, it's just, honestly, to me, it's a big old, mind fuck. And I'm ex-military, so I'm used to, mind fuck games. So, but that's what got me to the finals this year, honestly, was being efficient, having a system that I've been doing since I've been 10 windows. I just got better at it. I started hand cutting last October. I haven't used a plotter since last October because I knew, in previous competitions, my top edge wasn't right. I had a light gap, on one of the sides. If you shift the window, whatever, I wasn't compensating for the shifting enough. So I just went and worked on that and came back. I came back heavy and hard at them this year.
And you did great. I mean, let's face it. I mean, everything you did. I mean, you may not have taken first place, but you've been gaining every year, and you got in the top 10. I mean, for you to be able to walk around and go, "I'm one of the top 10 best window tinters in the world." I mean, there you go.
I mean, that's an achievement in itself, and that's why I love my brother Nipsey, because when Nipsey made the finals, I think Nipsey made the finals 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all Nipsey talked about, right? Was making the finalists. He would people would come at Nipsey on the internet, and he's like, "Bitch, I made the finals. You didn't, so you suck." You know what I mean? And he ran with that. You know what I mean? And I sat back and I watched all this unfold. You get the people scream at you like, "Oh, I don't need some competition to tell me that I'm better than you," or "I don't need a bunch of people stroking my ego to make me." Listen, let me tell you something, right? If you do this every single day, and and don't enjoy it, you're in the wrong industry. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
Second off, right? Gone are the days where you can just sit in the shop, tent windows, build up your own customer base, and be done with that type of shit. All right, we're actually networking, meeting people. I know people in 3 states over on a whole nother coast. You know what I mean? And I met them at these events, and they hit me up. "Hey man, I got a job coming up. Such and such feet or whatever. Are you interested?" Yeah, count me in. You see what I'm saying? And that's the one thing when I learned about you, and when I first I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding. There is no way this dude travels like all over the place to different shops and tent windows and actually make money doing it." And then I started to follow you, and I was like, I'm kind of on to something, bro. I was like, on to something, right? Because you're not just going to these shops and just tinting windows. Like you're providing training. You're providing some type of mentorship program for these young guys that are just getting started. You know what I mean? Like you're providing a lot more. And doing what you do. So I thought about it again. I was like, he's on to something. He's got something going on right there. And ever since then, I was just like, you know what? Fuck what a motherfucker got to say about this dude. Listen, let me tell you something. All right? And then I met you in person, and I was like, yeah, okay. All right. Y'all just hating motherfuckers because you got to get out of your bed and go to the same brick and mortar every single fucking day from 9 to 5, and you capping yourself with the amount of money that you can make because you don't know how to sell your skill. You're trying to sell a brand, or you're trying to sell a piece of plastic. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, this dude is out here selling himself. Period. Boy, that's what I love about it. And I learned that from you for real dead.
Well, it's quite funny because we met for the first time in Orlando at the last window film conference, and I was coming down, and it was you, Nipsey, and I mean there was a couple of other folks down by the pool, and I come out, and you're like, "Hey, what's up?" And I think you said, "What's up, Jason?" And I turn around. And at first I didn't recognize you, and I'm just like, does this guy really know me? And I was like, I remember because I had sunglasses on. I took them down. I was like, do you know who I am? And you go, man, fuck yeah, I know who the hell you are. And I was like, oh shit, okay, okay. But the funny thing is ever since then, me and you've had our own like connection. Like we have our own relationship,
definitely.
and
Definitely.
it's super funny because neither one of us are. I'm just gonna put that out there. Neither one of us are racist, and but the two of us together. We talk racist to each other and we just laugh, and I mean it's not like derogatory stuff. It's just like
of people around us. And
it's
funny because you and Tim Ham are like honestly, like when it's just us three, together, man, you listen, the average person just sitting around and,
God,
and they overhear some shit come out of that crowd, they're gonna be like,
oh yeah, oh the looks that we get when we're talking.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's funny, like it's funny as shit, honestly.
It's funny, like, and then, it's funny like jokes. You got a joke? Let's hear a joke.
You know what? I got one, right?
Okay, go for it.
What do you call a car with a bunch of black people in it?
What do you call a car with a bunch of black people in it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is easy. A car with tinted windows. Hey, don't anybody judge us. This is something between Lawrence and I promise. We're not pointing fingers at anybody. We're not racist, I promise. It's just a joke.
What is it that I said to you upstairs at the speaking of the show, the competitor lounge, man, y'all did Autobahn did the thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, they killed it. They absolutely killed it. What were we talking about?
The one thing that I can critique on that, and I can't really critique it, I can just say it's a suggestion if y'all thinking about doing it again.
Okay.
On the day of the finals.
Okay.
The finals should be like the day of like the day of the finals should be where like y'all should be like the cream of the crop.
Okay. So what do you want? What do you want?
Well, some beer.
Oh yeah, there was just like easy drinks on the final day.
Well, I don't even shit. Yeah, there was like sodas and waters and man, look, I was heated in the finals and I'm sweating from head to toe. Like my shirt is drenched. I just felt like I ran 12 miles for real. And when I went up there and I was like looking around, either them fuckers that wasn't competing drank everything. Well, they just random sweet people out of there, and it was like, we're done with this shit,
we should have been popping bottles that last day. Like we should have.
And I mean, maybe and I understand it. It probably was something dealing with the time frame and the setup and all that. And so, I think I'm just throwing out ideas. But 1,000% I enjoyed it because there's never been anything like that done.
No, there's never been anything like that. Last year, after everybody competed, they kicked them all out of the building, and they had to go sit outside on the hard pavement in the Orlando heat.
I was one of them.
I know.
Like my heat was late, and we didn't go back. I was sitting out on the concrete until like 9:30. We didn't go back in the building, to pull our film. And then in the middle of pulling our film, hell, they turned the damn lights off on us. So the judges had to go back in the next morning and clean up some windows and get ready for the next day. And I was like, well, goddamn, So it was neat that was available. If you compete, and the funny thing about it though is they would call it a competitor's lounge, but hell, if you were a window tint or even just at the show, you had an opportunity to go up there.
Oh my god, yeah! There was so many people just kind of coming up there and just hanging out, just to meet new people and network, and it was just a hangout spot after every heat. So
I mean, because honestly, walking from the show floor to the front of the convention center just to smoke a cigarette was just fucking crazy to me. So, by I was being able to go up the escalator and go right out the doors from there.
Right out the door.
Yeah, I was like, man, that was the best thing ever right here. Like,
Nah, it was a great setup. Audubon absolutely killed it for doing something like this for the first time that the conference has seen. And to provide that for you guys, because it's bigger than just a competition. I mean, it's big. I mean, there was what, $20,000 up for grabs, right? It was 20 grand, right?
Yeah, it was 20. It was
I mean,
20 grand for,
to have
a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, to have 20 grand on the line and you're stressing about, oh my God, was my window right? Because you got 20 grand on the line. Yeah, you want somewhere to sit and chill and relax. Yeah. So no, Audubon killed it. Audubon killed it, man.
I love David and Faisal and Jenny and like those are my people, man. We've been on for a long time, bro. Long time.
Absolutely great team, and I love the fact that I can say I'm part of it.
Because honestly, Tint'er was a huge success, for me, making it to the finals.
That's true.
Tint'er sponsored me and Mitch, Mama Duck, David and Eric and Mama Duck. Them, hey, y'all see this? Y'all see it, right?
Now listen. I see your shirt, and I'm gonna raise you one. All right. Now, I decided. So last week when I did the show, and even the week before when I had Film Pros Nation on, all the giveaways that everybody's doing, and I'm like, the person on the show doesn't get to walk away with anything, right? So this is what I did, and I'm gonna bring this up real quick. So this is what I'm gonna do from here on out. Is anybody that's on the show, I'm going to make them their own special little thing where they can have from being on the show. I think that's fair, right? So this is what I did. I built this for you, Lawrence, and I was going to kind of show you some pictures here. And so this is what we're going to do. So there's the front, right?
Right.
Nice little shirt. Let's see here. And I think it's this one here. On the sleeve, it says Industry Complaint Department, just for shits and giggles. And of course,
oh shit!
I stole your logo, and I decided to put it on the back, and then we also got Tint'er on the sleeve also for you. So,
look at that, bro.
So I figure if anybody comes on the show, they need something to take from the show because they don't get a chance to win.
Done this with?
Absolutely, Lawrence. You are the first person that this is going to happen to. So from here on out, anybody on the show, I'm going to make shit.
It's because I'm black. Thank you, Jesus.
It's because you're black.
Reparations, motherfucker.
Nah, I wanted to do something, I figure, if I can take people's logos and make them a quick shirt as a thank you for coming onto the show, then I'm gonna do it from here on out. So, Lawrence, you are the first one I'm gonna do for.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome, man. I love you. Like I said, man, we're brothers from clearly a different mother, but anyways, so I'm gonna get that out to you after the show and everything. So, yeah, I got you. I got you.
That's nice, bro. I love it.
I try to give back as much as possible. I really do.
And you know what? Honestly, like I want to buy like a lot of this stuff that I see, and honestly, if I did that, I wouldn't have nothing because there's so much. Like there's so many different shirts, so many different hats, and I just want to support everybody. So I got a list that I've been making down of, products and whatnot that I want to buy. I bought the Tint'er wallet. Then I want an Audubon Tint'er wallet.
Yeah.
So and I'm like, damn it, they still don't have a bottle opener with either fucking one. It's like, well, I guess I got to go buy one, you know. So
I tell you what. I've got a stack of bottle openers here, so I'll mail that out to you also for being on the show. I got you.
That show's get ready to, go. I got a little shopping cart, the shirt that you released yesterday. I'm like, damn it, let me put this in. So, if I put it in my shopping cart, does that hold it for limited edition or no? Like,
you're just as bad as Billy Murray. He put his in his shopping cart and it sat there for like 2-3 months before he finally bought one.
Oh,
but that's okay.
I just did it yesterday and it's just sitting in.
Well, yeah, so after the show and everything, I'll get your shipping address and everything, and I'll get that produced, and then I'll send you out. Here. Where's that? Here, I'll send you out this one right here. The show me your tits.
Show me, yeah, yep, that's the one.
Yeah. So yeah, yep. I'll send this out to you. I got you. I got you, man. This is what we do. This is what we do.
I wish I had giveaway. I got something to give away.
Oh, what? You want to do a giveaway? Oh, you want to do a Is that seriously a shot?
Definitely a shot. if listen, that's one thing, all right. Matter of fact, all right, damn it, I gave it away already. I can't. I was like, fuck.
Oh, well, you gotta dig yourself out of that hole real quick. Go for it.
All right, so listen, if any of these guys that drank with me and know me, and you included, y'all know somebody out of there, the whole group. I'm gonna say, hey, let's all take shots of Fireball. Let's go, right? And I like mine warm, and so that means everybody that drinks a Fireball shot with me, if I'm buying them, y'all gonna get them warm. Only because I like looking at y'all faces at the end of
the All right, so what are you gonna do? What's the giveaway?
Oh, I was gonna give away a Fireball.
You're actually all right. So how do you want to give away a Fireball shot?
I don't know. How do you give away a Fireball shot?
I don't know. I mean, I've never given out a Fireball shot on the show. So if anybody wants a shot from Lawrence, someone just put up there they want a shot, and let's just see who wants it. There you go. First person to say they want a shot, they get it.
First person they want a shot, you get it.
First person says they want a shot with Lawrence, they get it. There you go.
First person. Who's that?
And then there you go. Shady. There you go. All right, so wait. There's rules to this.
Yeah.
There's rules to this. All right, so okay, Shady gets it, but here's the thing.
I mean, you drink it however you want to drink it, Hunter. When you get it, I don't care.
All right,
hey, but y'all saw Jason froze up on us.
I did. My whole system literally just froze. I know, my froze. All right, so I don't know what came through. Did it come through what I said? Damn it, Lawrence! God bless you, son of a bitch!
Oh, shit.
I hate you. All right. So Shady gets the shot, but he has to do it live on Instagram, or he has to post a video or something and say he got the shot off the show from Lawrence, and he has to do the shot. I think that's fair. So Jordan, are you down with that?
That's fair.
All right.
That's
cool.
Fair.
All right, that's what I'll do.
Hey, matter of fact, when is this show again?
It's every Tuesday, Lawrence.
No, their show.
Theirs. It should be tomorrow, I think.
All right, so not tomorrow because we won't get there by then. But next
week,
we're gonna when they do it on their live. I'm gonna have my shot, and when Shady comes up with the package, we're gonna take a shot together.
There you go. So next week.
So if y'all not following, the Dark Truth podcast, that's Shady J and Johnny Blades, and hey, go over what is it? Way over here in the yeah.
In the comment section.
Right there. And follow the Dark Truth podcast. Just saying.
There you go. All right. There you go. So Lawrence, make sure you get that out to him so it reaches to him next week.
Got you, Shady. You will definitely get it.
There you go. All right. But it has to be warm, Shady. If it's not warm.
Well, he can drink it however he want it. By the time I get there.
Nah.
Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you got to drink it warm. And,
yeah.
And
rules are
matter
rules.
of fact, I'm gonna need you to put a temperature candy thermometer in there
to make sure that it's warm. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, there you go. Go for it. Go for it. Done. Oh God. Here, I'll make the typical face.
half the people watching just went.
Oh, yeah. Half of the people watching were like, "Oh God, no." Hey, let's do this. Let's just do another giveaway.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, and just in case, before if the damn dogs start going crazy, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Get a little bit mad because there is.
We're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. All right. So we'll do another giveaway. We're gonna do a bottle opener. Right.
Okay.
We're also going to do one of the bracelets and a keychain. All right. So this is going to be a giveaway. Lawrence, how should we do this?
We'll do this one for the Window Film Conference attendees. All right. All right. All the people that attended the International Winter Film Conference in Tint'er, right? If you were there, you probably saw me, right? So
when you smiled, I saw you.
Hey, you know what's funny, right? That you said that.
I love you, Lawrence.
It was me. When you with us, you might have not been with us. I think it was me, Nipsey, Johnny Blaze, his wife Michelle.
Oh no, I was there.
Oh, was you there when we was going
there.
to the one spot that night and I couldn't find where y'all was and he was like,
yes.
Just smile.
Just smile. I'm the one that said it.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, all right. Anyways, all right, go ahead. All right, so if you saw, all right, so if someone saw you at the conference, go ahead, finish.
Huh? I didn't hear it.
I said if someone saw you at the conference, go ahead and finish.
Oh, so at the conference, right? When you saw me that night. What was my favorite saying?
Oh. All right, so if anybody was there and knows, what's his favorite saying? God, I don't even think I know this. I don't know. Anybody? Any takers?
Anyone?
Anybody?
Yo.
There it is. It's all good. Any takers on this at all? Anybody? No, it's not. Can I pet the dog?
Yes, it is. Jessica.
Is it really?
Jessica got it.
Jessica got it. Can I pet the dog? Is that really it?
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
All right, so Jessica wins. All right, Jessica wins. All right,
Jessica won.
That's funny. That's not what I was thinking, but okay.
No, that was my saying. Like, so my whole process was, and that actually started like, what is it, like that Wednesday night, maybe that Tuesday night. All right, and then that was the last show, Johnny Blades. I was like, I was fascinated with the little video. Gosh. The little kid saying, "Can I pet that dog?" So I was like, all right, if I make it to the stage, my podium, right, if I win it, ask me, what am I going to do? Sorry, y'all.
I already know what you're gonna say. No, you're good. Go ahead. Don't worry about it.
I was gonna get on that stage and I was gonna say, "Can I pet that dog?"
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, speaking of dogs, what kind of dog is it?
That is a Rottweiler.
Oh,
Yeah.
getting jealous.
Fabricius. Everybody say hello. Can you come down just a little bit? Just a little bit. Hey, hush, hush, hush.
All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, is there anything going on in the industry that makes you want to address or anything like that?
Actually, we got another window competition going on, I think, in the WFR family reunion. And
yes, I'm aware of that one. That's going on right now in Georgia.
Down in Georgia.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of people out there at that thing right now. And I've gotten a couple messages. Gracious. I've gotten a couple messages, asking if I was gonna be there or Nipsey was gonna be there, and nah. Honestly, it was too close to the last one we just had for me. I ain't got that money like them guys got, so I can actually go work for it and build that up to be able to get there. But no, we didn't go. I didn't go, and honestly, if the atmosphere was probably a little bit better, I probably would have considered it, but it just wasn't. Just wasn't gonna happen, and I just had my stomach turn on that event a while back, and I just can't get rock with it. I just can't get down with it. I don't like. A lot of people will be like, hey, we need to cut the negativity, or we should do this, we should do that. But I also think, like, when you got people that facilitate, like, just dumbasses and they ignorant ass behavior, then that's what you get. And me personally, I'm not a facilitator of that shit. I don't. Fuck them.
I mean, I wasn't able to make it.
Look, to everybody that's out there, congratulations. I hope y'all, win it. And I hope y'all get your whatever your winnings and all that. But I'm just saying, if you win that, don't take no check, ask for cash money. That's what Louisiana told me. No, I'm just kidding.
Walk away with cash. Walk away with cash. Cash is king.
I mean, I'm just. There's a little history behind that with me, and
hey.
I just flow with it for real.
And that's okay.
Conversations with people involved, and I just don't rock with it.
There's nothing wrong with having your own, your own personal reasons of not going somewhere. It's all good. It's all good.
Nah, I just throw that explanation up out there because I am the ICD Industry Complaint Department along with Nipsey Mitchell Goldman, and
that's right.
Through us, and he actually started this group, and a lot of this came through. This group started because of us being in other groups and getting kicked out of other groups for having certain opinions about other things and people.
Well, you guys speak the truth on certain issues, and some people are afraid to speak up, and it's. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's some things I would like to say, but I keep my mouth shut. But I'm not the industry complaint department. I'm just me.
All right.
Go for it.
the industry complaint department is y'all's voices and y'all's ears. If y'all have anything y'all need to say, you can always come to the industry complaint department and voice that on the page, and you won't get kicked out. That's kind of how the When the Tennis Feud started off with David DeRocha, and then next thing you know, shit, Mitch was getting kicked out. I was getting censored on everything else, and kind of we just got, I got tired of that shit. People getting all in their feelings. Oh, you can't say this. That you can't say that this person works suck. Yeah, you can, because that all affects us. It affects our industry. That piece of shit might be, next door to you or down the street from you. Like, oh, if you just do what you want to do, and your money's gonna come to you. Yeah, it's true. But honestly, that's what we're here for. To hear y'all complaints, to hear y'all bullshit. Y'all can say something about me or Nipsey. We don't give a fuck. We're gonna take it as a complaint. We're gonna do what we do. But at the same time, a lot of this group shit is just got out of hand. There's some things and some people we just don't even deal with for it, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep doing what we do. The industry complaint department is here to stay. We ain't going nowhere.
Yes.
And, yeah.
No, I love it, man. When you and Nipsey start rolling out, I'm not gonna say like the facts, but when you start rolling out the ifs and ands and buts and all that kind of stuff, I mean, I sit back and I'm like, I'm glad someone did.
Man, that was someone did. Nipsey kind of pushed the envelope on the ICD at WFCT.
A little bit.
And honestly, I feel like it was taken in such grace that really solidified our existence in this industry. And those that know.
Yep.
And when you step back and you look at it, and you're just like, okay, if we're really going to take it to that level, we're really going to be here and say we're the industry complaint department and not deal with complaints or concerns or bitching or griping from all aspects of this industry, whether you be a lieutenant or a shop owner or a manufacturer or a rep, then we're faking it, right? And if y'all know Nipsey, his one main goal is not to be fake in the aspect of with these groups, because we not just us but a lot of us has been through shit in these groups. And you can either go to another group and you try to, air out your grievance, and you can't. You got, you fight Facebook and you fight moderators, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So we try to. He capitalized on that shit, and that's what we're here for now. We gonna run with it, but we are all gonna be fair. We try to be anyways. But there's just some of y'all, it just ain't no happening with the ICD. I can drop on this show. They don't watch it anyways.
You never know.
Yeah, if they do, they might send you a fucking request and they want to be on next week to say, hey, that's true. He's a piece of shit, and he brought my name up, and I want to be on your show to talk shit about him.
Yeah, but I don't want to make the show a back and forth thing, but I mean, you have the ability to say what you want, because that's basically your job in the industry now, is you and Nipsey. So
and honestly, I kind of hate it. I kind of do hate it, because when there's some situations that come down, when that person. Or what I mean? Like, it's kind of, it's almost like it's personal,
right?
With the person that's complaining versus the person that they're complaining against. And so you kind of got to find a neutral ground and kind of got to, bring it a little bit closer or come to some type of agreement. And honestly, everybody's like, oh, it's just a group, yo, with it, like fuck them, whatever. But we kind of try to do what everybody says that you should do in groups, but will allow everybody else to have a voice and not kick out people, if that makes sense.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I do. Let's see here.
We got any questions here? I thought this was a Q&A.
Well, I'm hold on now. I'm trying to get there. Damn. Calm down. All right, so there are some people in the chats, and let's take this moment.
Updates on who finaled in the WFR family reunion.
I don't know. I've been kind of out of the loop of it.
Me too. I mean, I seen some posts earlier, but I've been busy working, so I wasn't able to just like watch it like I wanted to or whatever from different people that posted. But I've seen bits and pieces, and I think today's was the finals, right?
I'm not part of that group, so I don't know. But hey, let's do this. Let's do this. People in the comments, they're asking questions, and let's just make this a Q&A for you. So if anybody's got questions for Lawrence, burner account says, what's the main squeegee of choice for you?
For automotive, it is the Rodney McClure's Dehydra.
Dehydra, love it.
I love the Dehydra.
Good choice.
The amount of water that squeegee pushes out,
and how smooth it is.
It's smooth.
I mean, it just glides.
Yeah. It works, honestly. For what it was designed to do, it actually works. The sledgehammer, I like the sledgehammer. Believe it or not, I used the sledgehammer on both back windows and side windows, even though it was not designed for that.
Right.
The thing about the sledgehammer is that fucker grips, pushes water. Like you gotta be on your shit when you're using a sledgehammer, or it's gonna increase your shit. Flat glass, when I'm using just standard charcoal or standard privacy film versus ceramic films, I'm using a red line or orange crush. I like the orange crush on standard residential, and I make a final pass using the red line. If I'm doing a ceramic, any type of ceramic film on a residential glass is all red lines. So yeah, that's my favorite line of squeegees. Blades, as we say. Like my man Blades, hey, you got two of them? Yeah.
Let's see here. How did you start tinting?
Oh man, so I managed a car audio shop and detail shop in Clarksville, Tennessee, called C&M Wheels, and I managed that shop probably for about 8 months. I was fresh out the military. I knew how to do 12 volt. I knew how to do a large remote start. So like didn't know jack shit about professional window tint. I've tinted some cars, some front windows here and there, whatever. And I thought I was all right until I actually got into it as a career, and that's when I found out I actually sucked at it. But we had a window tinters that would come and go at this shop because the owner were paying them 50% of the ticket that they charged the customer. And I was paying window tinters like $300-$400, $500-$600 a day, just for 10 windows. I had one tinter that would come in at 8 o'clock in the morning. He'd leave at 3, and he'd make on a minimum $450-$500, just for being there that long, take home. And I looked at that shit and I was like, that dude's making a killing. He's making a lot of money. And I watched. I'm gonna learn how to do that shit. That way I don't have to, pay somebody else to do it. And it took me a while, and eventually I learned it. And then I jumped out there off the porch, and my very first full car in a professional setting that I tinted was a 1996, 97 Lincoln Mark 8. And that car whooped my whole ass. I actually ended up having to take the film off of it and taking it down the street to the competitor and had them tint it. And they cracked my head on it only because they knew what they were doing and they knew what I was doing. So yeah, that's how I ended up tinting. I was like, that was the most embarrassing moment in my career, and I was like, I'd never let that shit ever happen to me again, ever. And
don't ever say it's the most embarrassing point of your career.
No, that one was actually the most embarrassing thing for me because
not really, because you're still learning.
Right, but like the and it was embarrassing because I took it to the competition with the film still on the coat, and I sat there and I watched them literally talk like they didn't know I tinted the car. They actually thought another window tinter who they thought was working at the shop at the time tinted the car. And they talked so much shit about that shop. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna come out my mouth and like, yo, he didn't tint that shit. I tinted that shit.
You're sitting there going like this. You're like, oh, like, please don't.
Like, I tell him.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
But it's funny though because like I want to say like a year and a half, 2 years later, we had another window tinter that that we had for a minute, and I was able to sit underneath him and watch, and learn. And that same tint shop that I took that car to, they actually, the two partners got into it and they shut the tint shop down, and that tinter actually came to the shop that I was managing at the time to work, and he worked for 2.5, almost 3 years before the shop got closed down.
Wow.
And that's when I told him about it. I was like, that Lincoln Mark 8 I brought up there. He was like, yeah, that piece of shit Tobias was wrong as shit for that. I was like, well, I did it.
You're like, I'm sorry you had to redo my work.
Yeah. And honestly, that taught me a lot. And when I started doing it, I was just like, I'm not gonna put something out there that I wouldn't personally pay for or like myself. I'd rather tell the customer, look, this shit is fucked up. It's gonna take me another 30, 40 minutes, however, to get it right. You might be mad because the time I promised you or the time somebody else promised you is way past that. All right, but when you leave here with it, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah. Well, you win some, you lose some, and all you do is grow from it. I mean, that's just it. We all had to from day one up until where we're at now, and let's be honest, we're all still learning. New makes and models come out and all this stuff, and we still learning everything. We have to take everything we learned over the years and move it on to the next year, and then the next year, whenever they make another car and they change things, redesigned. We're always learning.
There's cars now that
nonstop.
There's cars now that I think about, and I can go back 6 years, and I'm like, man, I remember 6 years ago, this car, like this window was a pain in my ass 6 years ago, and I literally just knocked it out like it was a frameless window. I'm like, you know what I mean? So it's all about techniques, improving it or changing it all together. You gotta be always learning. If you're not
always,
you just not broke around your neck at that point.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, if you're not learning now, then you stopped a long time ago because everything's changing. Yeah.
And it's changing drastically. Like you got a year, 2, maybe 3 years before they change the whole complete design or something. And hell, we got quarter windows on front doors now, plus a quarter in the front of that one. So it's like, your standard 7 window 4-door is no longer, almost you're talking, what's that? 9 windows, another 11 windows on the right car. Shit, I mean, you gotta be,
they keep adding these stupid little itty bitty windows that don't mean shit, and they're just making it harder and harder for us. And it's like, really, come on now.
Tint those windows, and I'm gonna why I tint those windows
because you want to be different from everybody else that's out there.
And I can charge. I can justify me charging you $500-600 to tint that car versus the the motherfucker down the street that want to charge you $200-300.
And that's fine by all means. I don't really tint anymore, so
Oh yeah, I'm just hey, just pass me your accounts. I'll take care of all of them for you.
well, you'd have to come down here and do it.
Well, that's fine. I can travel. Can I get
There you go.
Can I get your air miles?
Wait, no, I don't share miles, dude. No way.
Come on, man.
Come on, no. Come on.
Can I get a third of them?
No. Hell no.
That's like 2 years worth of traveling for me.
Hey, I don't know if you heard, but come January, I'll be on my 100th flight in 2 years.
100?
100th.
Good God Almighty! That's once a week.
No, it's every other week almost for 2 years.
Well, it's every other weekend, but that's once a week.
Yeah, but yeah, it's crazy, huh?
A lot of flights.
Phew.
Like, you started counting those flights when you first started this, or is that just something you sit and thought about?
No, it's not something I've been keeping track of. I just kind of went back a little bit, and I'm like, okay, there's that one, and I'm like going through, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm coming up on my 100th flight. So Tint'er Battles going to Florida is going to be my 100th flight out.
That's a fate. Hey, congratulations on that one.
That's crazy. That's crazy. When I sat back and thought about that, I was just like, are you kidding me? No way. No way. But yeah, 100th flight, Tint'er Battles in Florida in January. So, but no, you can't have my miles. Sorry.
All right,
nice try, Lawrence.
I'll try next year. Shit.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Haas says it should be your 101st because your 100th should be down there at his shop.
Well, that's Haas's mom, and no, I'm not doing that. No, because I am going to Haas's shop for his deal in December. So, yeah, that's all good. All right, Lawrence, we're coming up on the hour and 15-minute mark.
We got one more thing to give away, right?
If you would like to, we can do it right now.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do another giveaway, guys. And guess what? Same combo. Bottle opener, bracelet, keychain right here. And all right. How do you want to do it?
Give me a number.
Give you a number?
Yeah, we do numbers on this one.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do. If you look on your screen, you see how I brought up the private chat? Look at the bottom of your screen. Hold on, give it a minute here. All right, you got it?
I did.
All right, so what we're gonna do? Yeah, so what we're gonna do is no, you're good. You're good. Dogs are good. Look, everybody's already starting to guess.
Right.
Give me a break. We're gonna do 1 through. Oh God, come on, guys. 1 through 40. And Lawrence, you gotta watch as I'm watching too, because the first one you see, get it. 1 through 40, guys. Let's go. 1 through 40. This is a three piece. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, bottle opener, a keychain,
and a bracelet. There you go. One
pretty sweet. Good hookup right there.
1 through 40. Let's go. 1 through 40.
Let's go.
Put them out there. Mother.
Extreme shades. Window tinting.
Bitch. Freaking Haas got it. The answer was 33. Damn it.
You see, you gotta make that one.
Those Evans people, man, they're always winning. Haas, you got it. Oh my God. Stop guessing. Just stop. Haas got it.
All right, your number hitter.
Good Lord,
you know
man.
What? I think he's using a bot. You know, we had problems with bot before.
That is true. We did.
You know, the bot.
I don't think Haas is smart enough to use bots.
No,
I'm not saying he's dumb. Saying he's dumb.
It's easy, you know. I think he used a bot.
Man, at this guy, I swear, you walk into his shop and it's just like Tint'er brand all over it because he wins like all the damn time. Oh my goodness. All right. So, Lawrence, is there anything you would like to put out there about you, the industry? You want to, I mean, any kind of closing arguments that you'd like to put out there for everybody watching?
Well, I would like to say, first off, shout out Team Tent Wiz, Kyrie Mama Duck for putting together this and a lot of stuff that went involved in. Right.
All of it.
All right.
All of it.
There are, all over it. Like shout outs to Deb and her crew over.
Yep.
The magazine.
Everybody at the magazine, the Window Film Conference.
Yep. Of course, like y'all showed up. All the competitors and all the attendees for just being it, because honestly, without us, it wouldn't be there. So just shout out to all those people.
It was a great event.
Yeah, it was. It was a really great event.
It was great. Yeah, it was a great event. Great people. Everything was great. I actually got to meet Holly with the magazine, and she's the one that reached out to me to do the little commercial spot in the show. And I actually got to meet her in person, and it's so funny. The day, or the last day when we were doing when they were doing the awards, and after everything was over, I went up and she was like putting some stuff away and everything, and I was like, hey, are you the Holly? And she lifts, she goes, yes, I am. Right. And I was like, well, I'm Jason Omoletsky. And she goes, oh my God. I didn't know if you were going to be here and all this. And she's super nice. So it's just a great,
she's real good.
It's so cool. Yeah. So cool to be able to meet everybody when you talk to them on the phone, then you get to meet them in person. It's such a great feeling, but cool. Lawrence,
the other half of the ICD who's not here,
Nipsey. I got to get him on here.
Got some nuts problem going on right now. I think
he's got.
I think he laughed him off when he was making that video of me on the patio. You know how people can laugh my ass off. I think he laughed his nuts off.
He is having some issues, but I think one of these days I'm going to try to get him on here. I'm going to try, see if he will.
Yeah, we got to get him on here, and
yeah,
it'll
be fun.
That's if it's work. You can't do it during storm season, That's true.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
season, so.
No. What else you got for me before I kick you off my show?
Hey, can we do one more giveaway?
All right, what do you want to give away?
These nuts. No, I'm just
shit.
No,
oh my God! Everybody was like, "Oh, what?" They were all starting to put numbers up. They're like, "Oh yeah, another giveaway. Oh yeah, 5, 6, 8. These nuts. Oh shit, I'm out."
Oh shit.
Oh my God, Lawrence, hey, I definitely want to say thanks for joining. I appreciate you being on here. Congratulations again for being the in the top 10 at the Window Film Conference in Timoth.
Thank you.
I think you did a fantastic job, and I love the glasses. You gotta do it right. Lawrence, don't go anywhere, so don't leave, because I got to get your info so I can get this shirt out to you. Let's see who won. Haas, I've already got his stuff. And who was the other person that won?
Jessica.
Okay, I got both their stuff. So don't worry about it. If you guys won something, I already got all your info. So, Lawrence, any last words before I kick you off?
No, I'm just laughing at these comments.
Oh yeah. Wait,
oh, shit.
That guy could be his brother's decent. Oh my God, fucking T-Towns.
Hi mom, bye mom.
All right, anything else, Lawrence? Last chance.
Get off my shit.
Get the fuck off my show. See ya. All right, guys, that is Lawrence top 10 finalist window film conference in Tint'er. He's such a great guy. I absolutely love this guy, and I'll have to get him on here. I'm gonna have to get him on here again eventually, and yeah. Anyways, that's it for tonight. We were supposed to have something at the end of the show, but something came up and we were not able to do it, so I apologize. And we'll just have to do it another night. Let's see here. I'm going to take the chat off real quick. Calm down, guys. I'm going to take the chat off. I'm going to run the promo real quick for Tint'er battles. You guys don't want to miss this. This is coming up in January. And I'm going to run the promo. Here it goes. Here we go. Somewhere. Here it is. Wait, somewhere. Yep, here it is.
We could stay out late until the sun sets past 8.
That's right, guys. January 5th through the 8th, Amelia Island. That is Tint'er Battles 2023. Hello. I don't even know what the hell happened. I hope you guys got your screenshots on that one because I don't even know what the fuck happened. I'm all sitting there talking and all of a sudden it was just like, and the whole screen just like froze up and then left and then came back. So I hope you guys got your jollies on the screenshots. God love live. Again, January 5th through the 8th, Amelia Island, Tint'er Battles 2023. Go to tintertainment.com, get all the info, get booked, get scheduled, and get ready for a tintifying time and mini vacay. So there you go. On that note, thanks to everybody for joining. Thanks again, Lawrence. You are an awesome person, well-rounded window tinter, and thank you so much for being on the show. On that note, guys, there's probably not going to be a show next week. I don't know yet. I'm still working that out. I don't know. We'll see. On that note, you guys have a great rest of the week, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. All right, cool. See you.